If you find yourself not taking action and procrastinating, not stepping forward, then let me say this, it might be your intrinsic fear. Today in this episode, we are going to discuss about you feeling your fear and still moving forward. Because courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the decision to keep going with it. Welcome back to the Pivot Simply podcast, where we bridge energy, alignment, and strategy for conscious creators like yourself who are here to lead with depth. So today's episode is for anyone who is feeling fearful, and if you feel that your fear is slowing you down. You feel like you are ready to show up, you are ready to launch your product, you are ready to speak up, but then there's some tension and you feel that in your voice, you feel that misalignment in your energy. So today we are going to fix that. So fear is not something to be fixed. It is you about feeling that your fear is telling you something. And feeling fearful is absolutely normal. It's more about your management of fear. And you don't have to be fearless to move forward. You just have to be willing to walk with it. Segment 1 is about your fear isn't the problem, but the avoidance is. Everybody feels the fear, but if you avoid it, that's when it reoccurs. There is something your mind is trying to tell you. There is something that fear itself is trying to tell you. And all along you have been taught to treat your fear like an enemy. You have to fake confidence. You have to perform certainty in front of other people. But here's the truth, that fear is just your nervous system asking, is it really safe to expand? And most of the high achievers have it when they hold themselves back. And if you are listening to this, probably you have been looking for your own answers as well. If you feel like you hit your own resistance, that something trembling, like before you take a big decision in your life, in your relationships, in your business, then it's not weakness. First of all, it's not about your weakness, but it's your own wisdom. So your body is trying to tell you, and your job is to listen to that. Your job is to be opening your awareness, to be listening to what your body is trying to tell you, what is your soul is trying to tell you. And when your mind, your body is trying to tell you something, it's often that asking you to check if you are about to repeat your old pattern, your old wound, or are you ready to step into something new? And if you listen to it, instead of putting a judgment to it, you would realize that fear is nothing but it's a data. It's not a danger. It is trying to tell you. And once you listen to that, you would gain clarity. You would have power over it. Now, discussing about the myth of confidence. So you would have heard a lot about being confident, and it always says that confidence moves you. But confidence isn't what moves you. It's actually your courage. It's all about your acceptance. When you keep on resisting, that's when the experience repeats again. And when you accept it, when you listen to your own awareness, when you gain clarity, that's when your confidence starts to build up. So confidence is actually your practice. It's not a theory. So whatever you have heard about confidence, it's not what you think. It's more about you taking action. It's more about you listening to your experience. And most of the time you wait to feel ready. You feel that I will do it when I'm ready, but that perfect time never shows up. And then your brain keep on giving this excuse, and it's actually a lie, that because it's only keeping you small, because there is no perfect moment. Every moment is imperfect. Your actions are imperfect. So confidence is not about like you build your confidence and then you go and take action. Your confidence is built when you are taking action, when you're learning from your journey, when you are learning from your own errors, your mistakes. And that's when you will feel, sometimes you will feel weak, sometimes you will feel like you're shaking. But then if you are being consistent, that's where you meet your confidence. So next time when you feel that fear is again showing up, just tell yourself, ask yourself, what if it's not really a alarming signal, but it's probably an invitation for something better. So it's all about you rewiring your thought around it. And here in segment 3, we are going to discuss about your nervous system, that nervous system truth that most of you are ignoring, most of the creators ignore. There are few nervous system truth that most digital creators ignore. When you are creating something or in whichever area of your life, when you feel that you are feeling tired, you're feeling burnt out, you are feeling overwhelmed, so your baseline is already become fragile. So what you need to be doing is, first of all, your step one is being aware of it. Then you need to be focusing on your breathing. So breathe deeper, take a deep breath in. And I have shared about box breathing techniques and that rapid breathing. You can follow those videos to learn how to breathe properly. And before you react to anything, before you give your reaction for any trigger, you need to ground yourself. So the moment you have a clear focus on your when you are being aware, and you are not just being led by your own patterns, you are not just operating from your own autopilot, but when you are being aware, you see things differently. You would identify your own breathing patterns, you ground yourself. Now you can hold your body well, and you would have clarity of thought. So see, it is about you practicing it more often. And remember, feeling vulnerable, feeling weak doesn't make you a weak person. You are allowed to be scared, you are allowed to feel vulnerable, but then these are your strength, and you can turn that into your leadership quality. And these are the exact same steps I followed, and that's how I could lead this purpose so far. When you accept that you are different, you are probably not like others, you gain certain power. Now, what it feels like to move with fear, like I said, fear, it's not about you avoiding your fear. Courage is all about you walking along with fear. You're feeling the fear, but you're doing it anyway. There are times when you are launching your product or service, you have to write that email, but then something stops you, and then you get distracted. You would go on doing something else, or maybe you have to say yes or even say no to something, but then your heart starts to race, and you don't do it what your heart is telling you. It's your fear that is driving all these actions. Once you implement all the things we have discussed, and you understand that why are you doing things the way you are doing, you would be in a powerful position. Remember, your next level isn't waiting for your perfection, it's waiting for your permission. Remember, as you step into your higher version, and every higher version demands certain courage, and that's when you would also feel resistance, your internal resistance, and that's where you need to break through. I hope it gave clarity to you now that what really the confidence is, what is a courage in a real world, and why you must not feel ashamed of yourself when you feel fearful. Now, if you are ready to practically implement each and everything with science-backed tools, then I would like you to come and join our community, like-minded community, where you would consciously create your life, be it your personal life, your relationships, your health, or your business. And once you connect with energies, those are in alignment with you, you create massive breakthrough. For that, you need to be joining the right community. I hope you found some value today, and I would love to get your feedback on this. Please do reach out to us directly. We would love to hear from you. Bye for now.